See, as a Chelsea fan, I've sat down to analyze every single mistake that Chelsea made that has brought us to this unfortunate situation. At the point that we are even struggling to get safe position on the Premier League table. And this is not the Chelsea that we knew back in the days of Abramovich, Chelsea winning Premier League, conceding just 15 goals in a season. And well, at this point, if you're a Chelsea fan, I think this video will be very good for you. Let me know what you think. And if you agree or disagree with me, let me know. Let's begin. The first mistake that I think Chelsea made this season was sacking Enzo Maresca. This was a very wrong move or a very wrong decision because you people are forgetting that Enzo Maresca was the reason why Chelsea was able to win this Club World Cup. And it's unfortunate that our owners refused to back him. We are just forgetting that PSG was arguably humiliating every single big team in Europe. You people are forgetting even Champions League final. PSG humiliated Inter Milan by 5 goals to 0 in the Champions League final, which is unthinkable. So what they did to Bayern Munich, I mean, PSG was actually the best team, and even as of now, they are still the best team in Europe. Look at what they are doing this season when we even met them in the Champions League. Look at what they did to us. So if the owners don't think sacking Maresca was a mistake, then I don't think these owners really know what they are doing because Chelsea beating PSG and becoming the world champions was all the works of Enzo Maresca, and it's the first mistake that Chelsea owners did. Sacking Maresca was a big mistake. Moving on to my point number two, or the mistake number two that Chelsea did this season was replacing Enzo Maresca with Liam Rosenior. See, respectfully, I think Rosenior is a very good coach. He's a very good coach. Well, helping Strasbourg in French League A is different from Premier League. And for Christ's sake, bringing a coach who don't have that kind of experience to handle a team like Chelsea, even the press up on the press will even scrap him. His tactics, his plans, his ideology. Yes, he may be good with Strasbourg, but Chelsea is a different ball game altogether. I don't think Liam Rosenior had that aura. So he replacing Maresca was a big wrong mistake that Chelsea did. Bringing in inexperienced coach to take over Maresca. If sacking Maresca wasn't a mistake, do you think bringing in Liam Rosina was a better replacement? No. Yes, in his early days, he won a couple of games, but well, we all saw his last days at Chelsea. And even up to now, Chelsea in 6 consecutive games in the Premier League have lost every single game. If this is not sad enough, then I don't know what you think because honest, this was a big mistake replacing Maresca with Liam Rosilla. It was a no match. There was no way he was going to wear that shoe or going to fit in. Yeah, so it was a big mistake. Let's move on. Point number three, or mistake number three, that I think Chelsea did this season was not buying an experienced centre back to replace Cole when he got injured at the start of the season. I think it was a very big mistake Chelsea did. And I think even right now, I saw an article that Maresca mentioned that he need a centre back, an experienced centre back. And the owners thought, oh, because we were able to win the Club World Cup, they are good enough to go. And look at where we've landed. See, Maresca was a tactician. He was a magician. He did wonders with average players. The prospect, all Chelsea did, all those games that Chelsea were winning were because of Maresca. And right now, if you look at the kind of defenders we have, Tosin, Badishili, these are average players who, on a normal day, they can't even be on the bench, not even to be a starter at Chelsea, bro. But these were the players that the owners had faith in them that they were going to deliver, bro. Then it was a mess, it was a joke, and it was a big, big mistake. This moves me to my point number four, or the mistake number four that Chelsea made. the policy of buying inexperienced players in the aim of them being prospered for the future. Bros, let's be serious. Chelsea is not Brighton. Chelsea is not, I will not even say Aston Villa. Chelsea is not Sunderland. Chelsea is the big team, for Christ's sake. Two Champions League. Bro, Chelsea deserve to be in the top conversation, bro. So you buy in prospect. I'm not saying don't buy prospect, but you have to mix prospect with experienced players. Players who will give you impact, who make impact in games. You don't have to just buy players because they are prospect for the future. Chelsea is not a buy and sell club, bro. Chelsea is not Borussia Dortmund. And Chelsea is not Ajax, bro. So if the owners are going to do, oh, we are buying prospect for the future, we need immediate results, and you are buying prospect for the future. If we can sustain today? What are we going to do in the future, bro? The future is scrambled. The future is nowhere to be found, bro. In the name of buying prospect is the reason why we are here now. And I'm doing this video because my team is in a mess, bro. It's in a mess. Right now, it's difficult. It's hard to watch Chelsea matches. It's difficult to sit down and wear that blue Chelsea jersey and say that I'm a Chelsea fan, bro. I'm going through a lot emotionally, physically, psychologically. I'm not okay because my team is fumbling, bro. It's fumbling. This moves me to my point number 5. Normally, I don't even attack players because I mean they are professionals and sometimes you may dip in form. But seriously, whoever brought that idea, let me see. Mistake number 5 that Chelsea made was allowing Nicholas Jackson to go and replace him with Liam Delap, bro. Liam Delap, bro. Yeah, we may say Jackson was mixing chances, he was not scoring enough goals, but bro, we brought in Joao Pedro, and to have Nicolas Jackson as a backup was going to be a right move. But we decided to bring in Liam Delap, a player who came from Ipswich Town, player whose team was going for relegation. He scored like 10 goals for Ipswich. He was a big boy at Ipswich, doesn't mean he will fit in Chelsea. And replacing Jackson with Delap was a big mistake at Chelsea, the board, the owners, and everybody. That was a big mistake. It was a big error. A whole number 9 striker, the whole season scored only a single goal in the Premier League season. And we just have 3 games to go, bro. Tell me this is not a mistake. Tell me this is not an error. Let me believe that replacing Jackson with Liam Delap was a good decision, bro. It was a big mistake. Seriously. And as a Chelsea fan, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. This moves me to my point number 6. Chelsea play better in away games than playing at home. What happened to Chelsea? What happened to Mourinho's Chelsea that played over 8 years without losing games at Stamford Bridge? What happened? Right now, Stamford Bridge is no more a fortress. Anything can come to Stamford Bridge and win. It's not a scary place anymore. Teams like Aston Villa, teams like Nottingham Forest, teams like Leeds United. I mean, Chelsea play better in away games than playing at home. And what could the reason be that a team like Chelsea cannot make their home grounds a fortress? They do better in away games than playing at Stamford Bridge. If you're a Chelsea fan and you've not noticed it, I don't know what you are doing, because me as a fan, I've analyzed everything. And I feel like Chelsea play better in away games than playing at Stamford Bridge. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me, and what can we do to reset everything, because this is not the Chelsea that we know. We play a whole season conceding just 15 goals under Mourinho. This season we've conceded over 44 goals, bro. Bro, this is supposed to be a big club, bro. A big club. Now, our home ground is no more a fortress. And if you're a Chelsea fan, think about it. This leads me to my point number 7. Chelsea, as a big club, is gradually losing its status. There is no fear. Teams don't fear Chelsea anymore. They see Chelsea like a mid-table club. There is no fear and panic going to play Chelsea, especially if it's at Stamford Bridge, bro. Teams are not scared of Chelsea. And if you're a fan, you should be concerned about this because it's unbelievable to believe, say, this was the team that Mourinho, in the days of John Terry, in the days of Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, all these legends. This was a scary team. Clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern. I mean, we have top clubs afraid to play Chelsea. But right now, what is going on? Bro, gradually, Chelsea is becoming a mid-table team. And if you're a fan or if you are the owners and you can't see this, then there's something wrong. Seriously. Chelsea is losing its status as a big club, and it's concerning. This leads me to my point number 8, the leadership, both on field and off field. Seriously, because decisions at the club is right now messed up. Chelsea leadership right now is a mess. You will not get Enzo Fernandez to be in interview says he would like to be in Madrid and all this Marco Cuellar, all these players will be talking about praising other teams like Barcelona, thinking right now, if you look at the leadership, their minds are not on Chelsea right now because everything about the club is in a mess at the moment. Where do we go from here? Our main captain, Reece James, this season that he's done well, he played a lot of games, but still he's out injured, bro. And who replaced him as the captain, the deputy captain, Enzo Fernandez, who say he would like to play for Real Madrid? I mean, look, bro. Do you think in the days of Frank Lampard, John Terry, you hear this from them, bro? Maybe you don't know what you're talking about. This is Chelsea Football Club, for Christ's sake. And this is concerning, bro. Chelsea is now becoming like a buy and sell club. That's how I think these players or some of these players see Chelsea because if Chelsea want to compete with the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, with the likes of PSG, Bayern Munich, bro, then we need to master our game. We need to build something different. We need to build with experienced players, not prospect, bro. I'm not saying we should not buy prospect, but we should mix experienced players with prospect. That's how we are going to get, or that's how we are going to achieve and get results. Point number 9. At this point, I'm not even listing mistakes. At this point number 9, where do we go from here? Looking at right now how things are going, we just have 3 games to go, including the FA Cup. We just have 4 games to go, and the season is over. Where do we go from here? Right now, looking at how it stands, if we are lucky enough to win the FA Cup, means we will play in Europa League, which I personally don't think we should because we don't deserve any silverware this season. Looking at our performance, bro, it will be sad for me to see Chelsea lifting trophy in this disgraceful performance game in, game out. We've played 35 games in the season and Chelsea have just 48 points, for Christ's sake. This is Chelsea. We are gradually becoming a mid-table team. And where do we go from here? If you want to do something better, where do we go from here? Right now, we have a critical coach who is just taking charge for the few games left in the season. Where do we go from here? I've seen the news that they are going to bring in Xavi Alonso, which I also think, what do I even think? I don't even have to think because looking at the kind of coaches that they've brought in over the years, Xavi Alonso will be an upgrade. Seriously, if you can bring in Liam Rosinia, bringing in Xavi Alonso is an upgrade on Rosinia. Seriously. But is this how we want to run our Chelsea? Bro, is this how we would love to see our Chelsea? It's unfortunate. We have experienced managers who can come today and change everything about the club. But right now, our owners, the directors, everybody at the club right now. I don't know what, I don't know how they think. I don't know what they see because we, the fans, see something different and they also see something different. Bro, we are not on the same page and it's concerning. It's worrying. See, as a fan, bro, do you know what I go through if Chelsea lose a game? I have Manchester United fans, I have Arsenal fans who are ready to hold my neck because my team didn't win a game. Do you know how sad? Do you know how painful that is? And we have to go through this throughout the whole year, the whole season. See, my last point for this video, the reason why I even made the whole video, I want to ask, is there hope for this football club called Chelsea? Because looking at how things are going, imagine we don't get European football, we don't get to play, bro, to be sad. It will be sad, seriously. If Chelsea had to play only the EFL, FA Cup, and the Premier League next season, bro, it would be unfortunate. And will I be happy to see Chelsea play in the Conference League? No. Chelsea deserve to play with the likes of Bayern Munich, PSG, Borussia Dortmund. I mean, top clubs. Not the likes of FC Noah, not FC 20. Like, bro, we deserve to play in top tier European football. That's Chelsea. Don't limit us. Our owners are limiting us. They want us to become like a mid-table team, playing with the likes of teams that names looks like Wi-Fi passwords, bro. And it's sad, bro. It's sad. Me as a Chelsea fan, this season, the entire season has been a whole mess. It's a mess. Seriously. I don't wish this for even my rival clubs. Tottenham Hotspur right now, they are in a mess. If we don't do something this season before the next season, the position that Tottenham are in today will be our position next season. And bet me on this. If we don't do something right, if we don't take the right decision, bring in experienced players, next season, Chelsea will find ourselves in a relegation battle as at this time next season. Mark it somewhere. Because how terribly, bro, me as a Chelsea fan, I'm sad, I'm worried, and sometimes I'm depressed. Results on field, news around the club, they are not encouraging enough. Seriously. In this video, yes, left with 3 games to go, but I will say congratulations to Arsenal for winning the 2025-26 Premier League trophy. After Invincible, this is the time that they are winning another trophy, another Premier League trophy. Almost 24 years, but I mean, they've done well. 3 years being second, 3 consecutive seasons being second on the league table. This was the year that they were supposed to win. Even last season, it was meant for them, but just that they are just Arsenal and they bottle everything. So congratulations, Arsenal. Chelsea, there's work to do. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me. My name is Andy Fine. Until we meet in another video. Bye bye for now.